I haven't used this trailer in a very long time. It's been over a year at least. So as I was pulling it out, one of the wheels locked up, and as I kept going it kind of freed up. So I got a feeling, I'm pretty sure one of the bearings needs repacked. That's what you got to do, but I didn't, so now I'm kind of stuck. But I'm going to use it for a 4-hour drive and hope that it holds up. And I got candy with me for moral support. We are going kind of sort of to Fargo, North Dakota. You know, like the movie, only without gangsters in it. And I've done a little Craigslist shopping, let's just say. So I'll see you when we get close, at least. You excited?
Sure.
Yeah, she's very excited. You can tell. A weekend in the Brainerd Lakes area. Everybody's hauling a boat, a camper, a trailer, or bicycles. Or they're on a motorcycle. Pretty much, right?
It's true.
Yep. That's why I don't, as a rule, go out on the weekends here. Not that tourists are bad, because I'm one of them. Usually, when I go in my Kodiak, I'm a tourist, right? So, it just seems like when you live here, it seems like, even though it may not be, it just seems like it gets crowded on the weekends.
Because it does. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Tax dollars in our economy.
Yeah, she's right. There's just a lot to do here, just a lot to do. All right, we had to stop for coffee, and where are we at?
Motley.
Motley.
Although I think they call it Motley.
Motley, they call it, I guess.
I think every time I hear it on the radio, they say it's different than we do, but we say Motley.
Motley, okay. And I want to let you know that gas is $4.89 for diesel and $3.89 for regular unleaded. And this is an awesome place. Yep, definitely red country. And they want you to know it. We're snacking and driving. Right now we're driving through Staples, Minnesota. It's quite a nice town. Staples is really nice town. We come out here once or maybe twice a year. I don't know why. We just do. Why do we come here once or twice a year? Usually to explore, I think.
Yeah, something to do.
Now we're headed toward Wadena. They have this really nice old train station here in Staples.
It's actually still active.
Yeah, it's still active. You can see the train tracks here. Let me get the window here. Let's see all the train tracks there. And look how cool this train station is. I like that. You know, in the old days, the architecture was better. It just was. I mean, I think is probably structurally more sound and definitely appealing to the eye a lot better. They look, I don't know, so individually unique in every town that you go to. In the old days, now they're just all squares and rectangles and cheap glass. There's a train. That's where we're headed. Past Wadena, past Detroit Lakes. See a lot of this out this way. A lot of horse trailers, a lot of farmers. Okay, Verndale, Minnesota. Verndale. This is the town that the lady that we gave our goats to lives. I think she's got like a 40-acre farm out here. We've been to it one time. We missed our goats. We visited them. Candy visited them. Now we don't miss them anymore. Yeah, we're coming into the city of Wadena, Minnesota now.
4,325.
Yeah, not even 5,000 people. I think, not 100% sure, but I think you need to have at least 5,000 people to be a city. So it's probably like the village of Wadena or something. I don't know how it works out here, something like that. But there's camping, Sunnybrook Park camping.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at there. There's Alice Chalmers tractor for sale. Alice Chalmers tractors are really nice quality tractors. How do I know? I don't. I don't know. It seems like it.
Must be fixing that water tower. It's got like a canopy over it.
Oh yeah, it's got a big umbrella over that water tower up there.
Must be leaking.
That's kind of a first for me to see there. Look at that, a big old umbrella on top of that water tower. Huh. You know, for 4,300 population, it looks a lot bigger with all this industry here. It has a lot of poison factories, you know, McDonald's, Dairy Queen. That's some kind of, ooh, that, now see, that's a place I've never been before. That's that's a real downtown district with the old-fashioned architecture, everything brick. I like that. Well, these small towns around here, they sure do display their patriotism. You know, if they ever did anything with the Second Amendment to where they started banning guns, I would not want to be a cop to have to go like door to door. Not around these parts. No, I'd have to retire, resign, something. We got about another hour's drive. Sure is pretty out here. Love the look of that sky. One thing you don't see around here, chemtrails. You don't see them because there's not a big compact area full of people. Like the cities and stuff like that. That's where you see all the chemtrails. Looks like we're coming into another town here. You can tell by the water tower. Every time you see a water tower, obviously that's another town, right? So what town do you think this is?
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Detroit Lakes, maybe?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out here in just a second. We are in a little town called New York Mills. Never heard of it.
I've heard of it.
I've probably been through here a time or two. I just didn't put that into my long-term memory. Every single one of these small towns we go through, we always say, yeah, I could live there. Yeah, I could live there. Yeah, I could live there. I assure you, when we lived in the Southwest, we never said that. So I guess this town, New York Mills, claim to fame is the home of the Lund boat. And not because I have one, mind you, but it is a quality boat, a very high-end quality boat. In fact, one of the reasons that I wanted a Lund so bad was because it just spells Minnesota. The Lund name, it's just like I think Arctic Cat is made in Minnesota too. I'm not a fan of the Arctic Cat though, even though I have one of those. I'm not sure about Polaris. Maybe Polaris is. I don't know. But Lund for sure. Alright, we're finally coming into Detroit Lakes. Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. I wonder how they came up with that name. I guess I could Google it, but I'm not. Oh, 13 miles till Detroit Lakes. Now we're officially in Detroit Lakes. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, diesel's up here. Diesel's $5.09 a gallon here. Lakeside Holiday Beach and Bar Resort. Look at these Wizard of Oz hills. This is like the Wizard of Oz movie. These rolling... Look at that. Look at that. That's like a postcard over there. Everything is so perfect. How could that be? That is surreal. I'm sure the camera doesn't do it justice. You guys are all probably like, so? Howley. Oh, yeah, that's what he said. He says 4.5 miles past Howley. That's what he said. Okay.
Man, these houses are huge.
Yeah.
It's like a new development.
You know, we driving by here and we see these big giant, and by giant I mean like 10,000 square foot plus homes sitting on the side of a mountain, and it's cool as shit. I want one. I'll never have one, but that would be cool. I'll come down and visit you in your manufactured home. This is Howley, Minnesota. Hawley.
2,000 pop.
Yeah. I like it.
00 US 10 West.
Made it. Ah, he's waiting on me. Look at that place. Yeah. Well, everything's old, but everything works.
Yeah.
Just like this, right? Everything's old, but everything works.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
well, I've had this
Now, isn't this supposed to have a big stack or something on here?
yeah, it's got the under hood muffler so you can move
Oh,
under
the other
tree.
one was just supposed to
Yep,
be. Oh,
right
I
there.
gotcha.
The only
Okay.
thing missing is this for the air cleaner.
Right.
There's a screen cover and I lost it. But I'm sure you get it. And
Just-
the oil
You
level
take
is
this
right
part
there.
off.
Yeah, just bottom cup.
Right.
And then dump out the old oil, clean it out, put new oil in it,
In this.
put her back on. Yep.
Okay.
But only up to about here.
Level.
What kind of oil do you put in there?
Oh, like a 30 weight.
Just any kind of
Any kind of
motor oil?
Yep.
Okay.
And that they clean better than a paper filter.
Okay, and I gotta find a screen for that.
It's a cover with a screen that sucks air in through the bottom, and so rain don't get in.
I gotcha. And this is an inside
under hood muffler.
under hood muffler.
Yeah, it's nice for mowing under trees and whatnot. This is brand new manifold here at exhaust. I just put that on last year.
Okay.
This is all one piece, and that's new
Okay.
because they burn out in the exhaust manifold right here.
Right.
So that's brand new.
Okay.
This is your sediment for your gas. You know, sometimes you can tighten this nut if you get a little drip. I always shut that off when you're not using the tractor.
You just turn it to the right.
Yeah. To close it, turn it to the right.
Okay.
Keep it wide open.
Keep it wide open when you're running it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
this, when you take off and clean, you know, if you get any water or sediment in there, take that off, clean out. There's a little screen that sits up in there.
Okay.
And put it back on. That's it. That's your gas filter.
Okay. What's this?
And those, if you ever break that, you can get, that's a little toolbox.
Oh, okay. It's got a 12-volt system on
12
it?
volt, yep, with alternator.
Where's the
And,
alternator? Oh, this is the alternator.
That's the alternator. That's, you'd be amazed.
Yeah. This is the oil dipstick, I
Yep,
guess.
that's the oil dipstick. Yep. And I just, 30 weight oil.
Yeah.
And the filter you get, if you got a Fleet Farm, they've got the filters.
Oh, okay.
Fleet Farm or any auto store can get
Yeah.
it too.
Can we start it up?
Oh, you bet.
Yeah, I got a key to it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah. Now, how do you get the blades to run?
PTO, you push the clutch in and lift this up.
Okay.
And
And it's got 4 gears or 3
3-speed.
3 speeds? And you just push the clutch in like a regular old car, right? Just
And then
go through the gear. What do you cut the grass? What speed do you cut the grass in?
Usually low gear. First thing up. And if you've got real tall grass, keep the mower up.
Oh, I got you.
So keep the mower up. the book will show you how to put belts on it. And that's pretty simple. You
Here.
get belts and no problem.
Let me ride it around. Can I do that?
Oh, you bet.
Oh, can you start out in any gear?
Low gear you should. But you can. You can start out second low.
These are brakes, right?
Left and right brake.
So where's the throttle?
My son started driving that tractor when he was 8 or 9.
Is that right?
Oh yeah. And he's 42.
Oh, wow. So you're.
I
It's,
restored it in 1980.
wow.
And
Do you get this on the go? Or do you just stop and then go and then stop and then go?
but if you're going to go down a road somewhere and you want to start every part for that mower you can get. Everything.
That's for the mower. Woods. It's called a Woods.
Woods, yeah, L59 mower.
Yeah.
And that's for the mower. Here's kind of a simple manual for the tractor.
How many quarts of oil does it take?
I believe it's 4.
Four quarts of 30 weight.
Yep.
Just-
Yeah, I'd run 30 weight. Straight 30. You don't
Straight
need
30.
a multi-grade in
Okay.
it.
And these are
That's
just
extra
weights.
hubs.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a weighted hub. I had another tractor and I ended up with those.
Sweet.
They were off another tractor and I sure don't need them.
Yeah.
It's just a nice little tractor that runs so cheap on fuel.
It'll probably be a couple of weeks or so till I get the hang of it. That's
Oh, yeah.
battery's in there, right?
Yep.
It's just a regular
12 volt battery.
12 volt battery, yeah.
I'd disconnect that if it's in your garage.
Okay.
Just one of them. Take
Right.
the negative off.
Yeah.
I just bought that last year. It needs a new interior. A farmer had it sitting in his Quonset for 15 years. It's but it's a 4-speed. I wanted a 4-speed GTO. I want a 67.
Is that what you want?
What year is it? 67?
67. I had one when I was young, and couldn't afford to keep it. And that's 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, over 50 years ago. Wow. 52 years ago. 1935 Dodge.
Gee.
It's a street rod. It's got a little 318 in it. But the paint isn't real great on it. But it's, it's nothing real. Not a real fancy paint job.
This is your
33 isn't the best on it. It's got some issues with the bottom. Right in town, baby?
No, you know what Crosslake is?
Kinda.
Right, okay. The basic thing
Look at this.
it's about 20 miles.
But I haven't driven it this year. But I painted that myself and just put in a lot of metal in that car.
Man, I love this setup you have in this garage here because you got the lifts and
I
you,
built this building myself.
did you?
Yeah, these beams came out of a poultry barn south of Moorhead, just FARGO.